So common questions I get about the Cigar Box Guitar is the slide situation, right? So these guitars are just made for playing slide. I mean, you can also fret actual notes like a guitar, but using a slide is it's kind of the sound that these things are built for, especially a 3 or 4 string. So if I was to talk about the technique of using this slide, and this is a standard Dunlap medium. Its thickness, it's not the thin ones. I prefer a thicker glass. I think it's a warmer sound. But if I was to describe it, it's all about the pressure on the string. You don't want to push in all the way like you're trying to make a note in between the frets. You're not pushing the string all the way down. In fact, the string is not even going to go down very far. It's just a light pressure evenly distributed across the strings using the slide. So if I'm too light, it's going to go like this. It's not going to quite work. Add a little pressure, then you're getting a ring out of it. If you push too hard, you're going to go out of tune and you're not going to be able to slide because you're going to be stuck in one position. So you can practice just by intentionally playing too light to see how it's not making the strings ring, and then adding a little more pressure, and then the happy medium. You're going to find it, you're going to feel it, and then the more you do it, the more you get used to it, and it's just going to become second nature. And the other recommendation is you're going to play right behind the fret closest to the body of the guitar. That's where you're going to have your best intonation. And you see my hand shaking? It's just a habit for a little vibrato. The Cigar Box guitars, you can get pretty dialed in as far as intonation and, the sound of an accurate note. But you also have a little leeway here because it's a homemade instrument. It's going to have some character where it's not always quite in tune. And for me, I think some of that vibrato helps kind of mask that. But I'm not going too deep. I'm not going too far back and forth. It's just real tight. And it's always right at the fret closest to the body of the guitar. So if I want to play on that second dot, which is going to be the 4th out of this key of guitar, I'm going to play to the fret, that little line closest to the body. There you go. There's a little practice exercise for getting used to the pressure of the slide on the string. Too light? Just enough? Too much? Right? So, all right, well, there you go. I look forward to seeing you back here, and we're going to talk about some other ideas and get you going on this Cigar Box guitar.